Well, folks, fantastic Diamondback HRT 1000R recumbent bike. Let's go through it. So, folks, this is kind of the estate. This is a gym class quality workout machine. Very robust, very stable. And if you've been looking for a recumbent, this is going to be one you would not have seen in the stores, a little older model. But that's because they don't make them like this one anymore because it is just so very robust. We're going to take a few minutes to explore some of the features of this unit, and then when I'm done, well, the choice will be clear. So let's do that. So as I said, this is a gym class quality bike, and what I mean by that is that's the build quality. You can see that nice, heavily welded frame structure on the back holding up the seat. You can see that super comfortable seat back there on the seat itself. Nice and wide pad, and of course armrest to hold on to. This is fully adjustable. If you simply throw this lever here, you can move this platform all the way back to even the tallest user. I personally am 6'1", and it far and away exceeds anything that would handle my height. So this will also be very good if you're a larger person. What I mean by that is if you have, a little wider, a little huskier, this will be a very comfortable bike to use in as much as the padding is so nice, wide, and expansive, and it can gain that backrest if you have any back issues. Perfect. The pedals are very robust. They have locking straps on them that you can either choose to leave those on or remove them. It's really up to you. It depends on the level that you're going to put this machine through. A lot of folks are being prescribed these days recumbent bikes for things like knee surgery or general physical maintenance, in as much as you can use them without a lot of the body strain that comes with an upright design bike. I'm going to take a minute to hop on this unit, and then we're going to take a look at the controls and how they come together. So let's do that. So here I am nicely on the bike, folks, and we just took this to the estate, so I'm doing this video in advance of us putting it into storage till you folks come to buy it. But as you can see, those straps lock onto my shoes very easily, and it's a very comfortable bike to indeed ride. Now, when you go to ride the bike, these controls are actually dead simple. And what I mean by that is that you can hop on and you can either pick a manual program. Know what the manual program is? If you just want to, turn your wheels and pedal, you can do that. And you basically increase the load digitally up there, and that just increases the tension because there's a magnetic tensioning system inside the bike. However, you also could go and pick the hill profile. So for example, we get the fat burning program. We've got the interval program, strength, or progressive, and so what you see here, the length of it basically represents the time, and then of course you have the chart that goes up that represents how difficult it will be to do the program, and you basically can just pick one of these, and it will then activate. You simply push the start button, which is right up there, and it happens. Now as well, you can put in things like your age, your weight, how long you want to ride, how intense you want it to be. Those are all things you can do as well. And so I'm just going to start this hill program so you can see what I'm talking about. And so here we go. So basically what's happening, this is the first interval of the program. You can see it right there. Now if I wanted to increase the load, as I mentioned earlier, this key's up here. You see that just increase it. And I can actually feel very dramatically that it's getting much more difficult to ride. But again, you'd only do that if you're a glutton for punishment, because again, the program is designed to do that gradually over time. So it's a nice, easy interface to use. A lot of your workout machines these days, you got these touch screens with these multiple menus, and it's like, it becomes the point that you don't want to use it because you almost have to read an encyclopedia to get into it. This user interface is very simple, and you can enjoy it, without any issues. I'm just playing around with some of the controls here. As you see here, like for example, this caloric workout that's on right now, I just moved it down. Like, let's pretend you went and you had a Big Mac, and you got home and you're like, oh, I really got to get rid of this Big Mac. And a Big Mac's 500 calories, right? So you just hop on here, and this is going to count down how many calories you have. Now, since I started here, I've gone through 30 calories, but you know what I'm saying. Anyway, I'm not going to work out anymore for you guys. It's a great machine. But again, all of the instructions, like right here, this gives you more or less instructions how to set up the bike the way you want. Everything I've really done here in the video, it's very, very easy to use. And again, the program interface is dead simple. You as well can use a heart. This has the polar chest monitoring system, which basically is you can get a strap at a polar strap at any fitness store if you want to put it on your heart. However, my understanding is that Fitbits now, if you have a Fitbit or a similar device, that will track your heart rate, so you can just use that. It's and of course the nice thing is it logs your fitness, right? Anyway, let's take a look at the other side and we'll wrap this up. So there you have it, guys. It's a great machine. As I said, if you hop on Kijiji, you'll see there's a wide variety of recumbents out there. The majority of the ones I've seen, because we've handled other ones, are not nearly as robust as this one. And what I mean by that is that just the overall stability. Now, it is a big machine, so you have to have a commitment to wanting to use the unit on a regular basis so that you can get maximum out of it. And if your doctor said, hey, get her done, well, then what choice do you have, right? But you saw as I rode there how quiet it is, so you put it in a TV room without an issue, and how very, very easy the controls are to use. I mean, it just doesn't get any better than that, right? And because, again, it's health club quality, the propensity for there to be any issues with the machine itself are going to be quite a bit less, because the duty cycle, and what that basically means is that this machine was originally designed to run 24 hours a day. Your average home unit is designed to be run maybe 1 or 2 hours. So basically it comes down to the quality of parts. It's kind of like if you're familiar with cars in the mid-'80s, the Mercedes cars in the mid-'80s were really over-engineered, and as a result, you see a lot of them on the road still today, because over-engineering basically means longevity is going to be increased, because the tolerances are so much higher. But anyway, I digress. It's a great machine. Now, as far as pricing is concerned, the pricing is firm. I think with this comprehensive presentation, if you're the kind of person who, has identified you like, the simple controls, the robust frame, how it works, pricing is not going to be an issue. If price is your thing, there are plenty of ads with crappy pictures, with people who take 2 weeks to get back to you. You know what I mean. That's not going to be the case. When you reach out to me, I'm going to get back to you almost immediately. We'll find a time that works for you to come see it. And it's really that simple. Now, as well, delivery will be noted as an option in case you don't have a vehicle large enough to move it. That'll be delivered to your home. And so that's an option that'll be noted in the ad. But again, if I've made myself clear, pricing is firm. I simply will not respond to any inquiries for less. So please, respectfully, folks, just respect that so we don't have to waste time having conversations about price. But it's a great unit, and I think you'll be glad doing it. So, like I said, all you have to do is send me a text, email, or phone call, and I'll sell it to you. Thanks, folks.